Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. My name is Melissa. Today I am doing a video of my eyeshadow palettes collection. Some of these eyeshadow palettes you have seen, some you have not on my channel. So for those that you have not seen, what I want you to do is comment down below if you're interested in seeing any of these eyeshadow palettes for like any looks or anything. Just, let me know. Yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and let's just get right into this video. Okay guys, we have a lot of eyeshadow palettes here. I did not actually realize I had that many, but let's get into it. The first eyeshadow palette I'm going to show you guys have seen on my channel before, and that is the Ulta Beauty Silver Collection palette. This is an eyeshadow palette, and it has bronzer, blush, and highlight. And on the back, it also has, if I can get it open, 3 cream illuminators, 4 color correctors, and 8 lipstick pans. I have done a review and a look on this whole palette, so yeah, totally go check that out. So that's palette number 1. I do love this palette. It's a very pigmented palette, but you really have to use it more than once to see the pigment, you know what I mean. So yeah, it's a good eyeshadow palette. The next one, this is the Little Black Beauty Book Volume 1 by e.l.f. And my aunt actually gave this to me, and I haven't used it yet on my channel, but I'm thinking about it. It's got a lot of interesting colors that I could use, so yeah, let me know if you guys want to see this bad boy on my channel. Next, you will be seeing this eyeshadow palette very soon. This is a eyeshadow palette from Wish. For those of you that don't know, Wish is a website that has like a lot of products, some beauty, and then it's got electronics and stuff like that. They're all sent from China, which I don't think I mentioned in a video that you're going to see this in. But anyway, they're all shipped from China, and yeah, it takes a while for your order to get to you, but it is very worth it. I love it. This eyeshadow palette you are going to see on my channel. We're going to test it out, and you're going to see what I think about it. But yeah, that is, and this eyeshadow palette was only $1. I don't really know the name of it. On the back it says O2E15, so I don't know, but yeah. Next, we have the Color Workshop palette, and this is a purple one. I really don't know the name of it because it doesn't have it on it, but I have used this on my channel before. I love this palette. The only thing that I don't like is that it only has one matte shadow and the rest are shimmers. This is the kind of eyeshadow palette that I would have to incorporate into some of my looks, but in my video of this palette, I was very impressed with this. The shadows are very pigmented, and I absolutely love that palette. The next one you guys have not seen on my channel, and this is the last one that you have not seen on my channel, so let me know if you want this one on my channel. This is the Ulta Beauty Summer palette. This came out last year, I believe. I have used this palette, but I have only used the highlighter in this palette. Let me tell you, the highlighter in this palette is bomb. It is so bomb. I love that highlighter. When I really want to glow, that's what I use. It's got a highlighter, it's got a bronzer. I believe one of them is a face powder. I believe that's a face powder. I'm not sure, but and then this is the blush. It comes with one is a matte lip cream and the other one is a lip gloss. And it also came with a brush, but I took that out because who uses that? And one of those sponge applicators. And then it came with an eye pencil, which I do not know where it went, if I'm just going to be honest. And then, of course, it comes with all these eyeshadows, and I just messed up this one just now. So, yeah. Yep, I just messed it up just now. But, yeah, it did look pretty. It still looks pretty. I have not used this palette yet. I probably will use it soon. I don't know. I haven't been inspired to use this yet, but we shall see. I do love the highlighter in this palette, though, I will tell you that. Alright, next palette. I have been recently loving this palette, absolutely falling in love with this palette, and it is the Bad Habit Athena palette. I have done many tutorials with this. Okay, I should not have to say anymore. This palette is absolutely beautiful. I love this palette. I have been using it a lot recently, I think because it has a lot of colors for spring, and I love that. And this also is a dupe for the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette. It has a lot of similar colors, but they're just not in the same order or have the same shade names. But I absolutely love this palette. If you can't tell, I mean, look at how used this is. Alright, next is the Bad Habit Aphrodite palette. Sorry guys, I really can't talk today. This is actually a dupe for the Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette. As you can tell, it is absolutely beautiful, and I have given this palette a lot of love. This is a palette that I would use every day. I haven't used it a lot recently. Like I said, I've used basically the Athena palette. I've used this palette more than this one, mostly because this has colors for the springtime, and I want to be more springy look than anything right now. It is freezing where I'm at, but actually we're coming into 60-degree weather very soon here, so I'm very excited about that. But yeah, anyway, this palette, I love it. Absolutely love. I highly recommend getting both of these palettes. They're from Hush, shophush.com. I absolutely love both of these. I believe these were both $12, or this might have been $10 and then this was $12. If not, I will put it above them, above here somewhere in the atmosphere. And yeah, for the exact price. But I believe this was 12 or 10 and this was 12. But it's very affordable and I highly recommend. So, next is the Essential Nudes palette, and I got this palette from Five Below. I actually did a review on these eyeshadows, and it's a very, very, very pretty palette. I love this palette. If you're a nudie girl, if you're a nude girl, you will love this palette as well. On this whole entire row right here is matte eyeshadows, and then the top are shimmers, but they're like the same shades. I kind of like that, because if you ever seen an eyeshadow palette and you're like, God, and it's like a shimmer eyeshadow and you're like, God, I wish that was a matte, because that would look beautiful in like the crease or whatever, you know. That, I love that about this palette. They have the same colors, so if I wanted to use the shimmer pink, I could use the shimmer pink in the crease, you know. Yeah. Definitely recommend Five Below's eyeshadow palettes if you're on a budget. It's only $5. Come on, girl. It's affordable. Next, this palette is very near and dear to my heart. I remember this was the very first like professional eyeshadow palette that I bought. Let's just say that. this was like my very first big eyeshadow palette, okay? And it is the Melisa Michelle X Ulta palette. I remember seeing it in Ulta. I was walking around in Ulta and I was by the registers and I looked and I said, Melisa Michelle, who's that? I flipped it over and I was like, ooh, she's gorgeous. And I looked and I'm like, what? Let me just show you if you have not seen. You should have seen it already, but it's got a mixture of mattes and shimmer eyeshadows, a blush, and a highlighter. Oh my god. I was so worried at first because she is a dark, or she's like a medium, you know, a tan girl, and I am white. I am white as a ghost. So I was like, you know, wondering if this would even be good for me. But I read on the back, I believe, and on the back it said like it's for all skin types, and I was like, oh, okay. So I was very excited when I first got this, and let me tell you, the first time I used it, I fell in love with it. So yeah, this palette will always hold a special place in my heart. I just absolutely love it. Alright, last but certainly not least, and I really hope you can't hear my fiance right now. He's playing his video games and he's yelling and it's kind of aggravating. But anyway, yeah. Last but certainly not least, an eyeshadow palette that okay, I love all of my eyeshadow palettes, but this one I have a very like obsessed love with, okay, if you will, and that is my Jaclyn Hill palette. I love using this palette every time on my channel. You guys know that. I'm so excited to always use it. I have used it many of times, and oh my god, it's just so pretty. It's so pretty. I absolutely love it. It's got eyeshadows for any look that you could possibly think of. Miss Jaclyn Hill's got us when it comes to eyeshadows, okay? But yeah, this eyeshadow palette, I would say on a day off, it's my go-to eyeshadow palette. This is my go-to eyeshadow palette on a day off, and I absolutely am in love with this palette. So yeah, that is it for all of my eyeshadow palette collection. I hope you enjoyed this video. I do have one more eyeshadow palette, but I'm not going to show you guys because I'm going to dedicate it in a special video, and I cannot wait for you guys to see that video. And I'm going to do a review and swatches and tutorial with that eyeshadow palette. So yeah, stay tuned for that. So yeah, that is it for my whole collection. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And also, don't forget to hit those notification bells so that you will be notified when I upload, because YouTube likes to play around and not show people my videos. So yeah, make sure you hit that notification bell. Yeah, that's all I got for you. Thank you for watching. I hope you're having a great day or night wherever you're at, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.